Community treatment encompasses efforts to keep offenders in the community and spare them the stigma of incarceration. The primary purpose is to provide a non-restrictive or home setting, employing educational, vocational, counseling, and employment services. Institutional treatment encompasses provision of these services, but in more restrictive and sometimes secure facilities. Probation is the most widely used method of community treatment. Youths on probation must obey rules given to them by the court and participate in some form of treatment program. If rules are violated, youths may have their probation revoked. Behavior is monitored by probation officers. Formal probation accounts for more than half, 57% of all juvenile dispositions. It is now common to enhance probation with more restrictive forms of treatment, such as intensive supervision and house arrest with electronic monitoring. Residential community treatment programs allow youths to live at home while receiving treatment in a non-punitive community-based center. Some of these probation innovations, like intensive supervision, get mixed reviews on their effectiveness in reducing recidivism, while others, such as restitution and restorative justice, show success. The secure juvenile institution was developed in the mid-19th century as an alternative to placing youths in adult prisons. Youth institutions evolved from large closed institutions to cottage-based education and rehabilitation-oriented institutions. The concept of least restrictive alternative is applicable in decisions on placing juvenile offenders in institutions to ensure that the setting benefits the juvenile's treatment needs. The juvenile institutional population has decreased in recent years. A large number of youths continue to be hidden in private medical centers and drug treatment clinics. There are wide variations in juvenile custody rates across states, and a disproportionate number of minorities are incarcerated in more secure state-run youth facilities. Compared to males, female juvenile inmates are faced with many hardships. Most juvenile institutions maintain intensive treatment programs featuring individual or group therapy. Little evidence has been found that any single method is effective in reducing recidivism. Rehabilitation remains an important goal of juvenile practitioners. The right to treatment is an important issue in juvenile justice. Legal decisions have mandated that a juvenile cannot simply be warehoused in a correctional center, but must receive proper care and treatment to aid rehabilitation. What constitutes proper care is still being debated, however. Juveniles released from institutions are often placed on parole or in aftercare. Many jurisdictions are experiencing success with halfway houses and reintegration centers and other reentry programs.